Ever wondered what would happen if humans dared to call Mars home? Imagine a future where we pack our bags to live on a distant red world, a place that has captivated dreamers and scientists for generations. From ancient astronomers who gazed at its reddish glow, speculating about life beyond Earth, to modern-day thinkers visualizing cities under Martian skies, Mars has always been the ultimate symbol of exploration and possibility. But what does it really mean to colonize a whole new planet? What challenges await us? And most importantly, how will our lives transform when we, the Earthlings, become Martians? Stick with us as we dive deep into these questions, exploring the fascinating potential of life beyond Earth and uncovering the technologies that could make this dream a reality. You won't want to miss this journey into the future, so stay tuned until the end. The early speculations about Mars colonization were fueled by both imaginative minds and scientific curiosity. In the late 1800s, when telescopes became more advanced, astronomers like Percival Lowell imagined a network of canals on Mars, leading them to speculate about the existence of a Martian civilization. This idea sparked the imagination of writers and dreamers alike, paving the way for a wave of science fiction. Authors like H.G. Wells, in his famous work, The War of the Worlds, painted vivid pictures of Martian invasions, capturing the public's fascination with the Red Planet. In the 20th century, as science fiction blossomed, Mars remained a popular subject. Think about Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles, which envisioned human settlements on the planet, reflecting both the hopes and fears of its era. Meanwhile, scientists like Wernher von Braun were laying the groundwork for space exploration, imagining feasible missions to Mars long before technology could make it happen. Von Braun's detailed plans from the 1950s envisaged fleets of spacecraft traveling to Mars, showcasing the growing seriousness of the concept. As we moved into the latter part of the century, the Viking missions of the 1970s brought back detailed images and data, igniting new discussions in both scientific and popular circles about the possibility of human life on Mars. These early speculations have shaped our current pursuits, blending the lines between fiction and reality. They laid the mental groundwork for today's visionaries who are seriously considering Martian colonization as a next step for humanity, illustrating the fantastic journey from dreams and imagination to the cusp of actualization. The current technological preparations for Mars colonization are nothing short of remarkable. Agencies like NASA and companies like SpaceX are leading the charge with groundbreaking advancements. NASA is focused on developing the Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the Moon by 2024 as a stepping stone for Mars exploration. This mission will serve as a valuable learning platform, allowing us to test technologies and strategies needed for long-duration missions. NASA is also working on the Mars Sustainability Plan, which includes sending advanced rovers like Perseverance to study the Martian surface and search for signs of past life, providing critical data that will inform future human missions. On the other hand, SpaceX is making significant strides with its ambitious Starship program, envisioning a fully reusable spacecraft capable of carrying large numbers of people to Mars. The Starship is designed to support long-haul space travel with features like spacious cabins and advanced life support systems. SpaceX is also developing advanced propulsion technologies that aim to drastically reduce travel time between Earth and Mars, a crucial factor for the feasibility of human trips. Additionally, international collaborations are playing a key role in these preparations. The European Space Agency and other global partners are working on joint missions and research initiatives that contribute to understanding and overcoming the challenges of Mars colonization. Advanced robotics, AI, and simulations are being used to plan habitats that can withstand Mars' harsh conditions, providing safe environments for future settlers. As these technologies continue to evolve, we are witnessing the transformation of Mars colonization from a speculative dream to a tangible future. driven by human ingenuity and determination. Mars' environment presents a formidable challenge for any potential colonization efforts. The atmosphere of Mars is vastly different from Earth's, being composed primarily of carbon dioxide with only a trace of oxygen, making it impossible for humans to breathe without assistance. This thin atmosphere also provides little protection from the sun's radiation, posing a significant risk to human health. Moreover, temperatures on Mars are extreme, with averages around -80 degrees Fahrenheit, dropping even lower at the poles. Weather patterns on Mars are dominated by massive dust storms that can cover the entire planet, darkening the skies for weeks at a time and impacting solar-powered technology. These storms, combined with the planet's low temperatures and radiation levels, create a hostile environment for human life. The terrain of Mars is equally daunting, featuring rocky landscapes, deep canyons, and towering volcanoes. Its surface is covered in a fine, iron-rich dust that can be hazardous to both machinery and health. Additionally, water on Mars is mostly found in the form of ice at the polar caps or as traces of moisture in the soil, making water sourcing another critical challenge. Despite these harsh conditions, scientists and engineers are developing innovative solutions to create sustainable living conditions on Mars. From designing pressurized habitats that can shield inhabitants from radiation to developing systems that can extract water from the Martian soil, these efforts aim to overcome the daunting environmental challenges posed by the Red Planet. In essence, understanding and adapting to Mars' environment is crucial not only for the survival of future colonists, but also for the long-term success of their mission, transforming Mars from an inhospitable frontier to a new home for humanity. The habitability challenges of living on Mars are immense and multifaceted. First, let's talk about radiation. Mars lacks a magnetic field, which on Earth shields us from harmful space radiation. This exposure to high levels of cosmic rays is a serious health risk for humans, increasing the likelihood of cancer and other radiation-related illnesses. To combat this, future Martian habitats must be equipped with adequate shielding, using materials like regolith, the Martian soil or water, which can effectively block radiation. Next, we have the challenge of gravity. Mars has about 38% of Earth's gravity, which could have profound effects on human health. Prolonged exposure to low gravity can lead to muscle atrophy and bone density loss, similar to what astronauts experience in space. Developing effective countermeasures, such as resistance exercise programs or artificially created gravity environments, will be essential to maintain human health on Mars. Another key challenge is resource scarcity. Unlike Earth, Mars does not have readily accessible resources for living. Essential supplies like food, water, and building materials are limited. Water, for instance, is largely locked away as ice, requiring advanced technologies to extract and purify it for use. Furthermore, producing food on Mars presents a steep learning curve, as the soil composition and lack of a natural ecosystem complicate traditional farming methods. Innovations such as hydroponics, which allow plants to grow without soil, and other closed-loop life support systems are being developed to address these needs. Creating a self-sustaining habitat on Mars requires a deep understanding and innovative solutions to use local resources efficiently and effectively. While these challenges are significant, our relentless pursuit of knowledge and advancement in technology provide hope. By addressing these obstacles practically and creatively, humanity inches closer to turning Mars into a viable new frontier, a step further in our cosmic journey. Terraforming Concepts, the concept of terraforming Mars, involves transforming its harsh landscape into a more Earth-like environment where humans and possibly other life forms could thrive. Picture a world where the barren red terrain slowly blossoms into a green oasis, a place where breathable air and flowing rivers sustain vibrant ecosystems. This ambitious idea has captivated scientists and enthusiasts alike, sparking intense debates about its feasibility. The fundamental approach to terraforming revolves around altering Mars's atmosphere to make it thicker and warmer. By introducing greenhouse gases, scientists theorize we could trap more heat from the sun, gradually raising the planet's temperature. Melting the ice caps could release carbon dioxide, further thickening the atmosphere and potentially supporting life as we know it. Critics, however, caution that the scale of such a project is immense and poses numerous challenges. The sheer volume of resources and time required to modify an entire planet is staggering, with estimates ranging from centuries to millennia. Moreover, ethical and environmental concerns arise when considering the potential impacts on any existing Martian ecosystems. Proponents argue that terraforming is the next logical step in humanity's quest for survival beyond Earth, a necessary endeavor as our own planet faces mounting environmental pressures. Still, skeptics emphasize the need for a careful evaluation of the risks versus the benefits. While the scientific debates continue, the exploration of terraforming concepts fuels our imagination, pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible. It challenges us to think beyond the confines of our earthly existence and consider how we might one day reshape other worlds, transforming them from inhospitable frontiers into new domains where life can flourish. As we stand on the brink of this cosmic adventure, the question remains, will Mars become the next Earth, or will it remain a distant dream, a testament to human ambition and creativity? The sustainable living on Mars will depend heavily on innovative life support systems that can provide for the basic needs of its inhabitants. Let's start with air. Our breathable atmosphere on Earth can't be found on Mars, so creating oxygen will be crucial. Proposed systems focus on using electrolysis, a method that splits water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity. The oxygen can then be captured and used for breathing. Another approach being considered involves utilizing the carbon dioxide-rich Martian atmosphere. Through a process called the Sabatier reaction, it's possible to convert carbon dioxide and hydrogen into water and methane, with the additional water being split to produce more oxygen. Next up is water recycling. On Mars, water is a precious resource. Current technology being developed aims to purify and recycle water used by colonists multiple times. This involves systems that can treat wastewater from bathrooms and showers, condense moisture from the air, and even extract water from the soil. Recycling not only conserves this vital resource, but also reduces the need to transport large quantities of water from Earth, which is costly and impractical. Finally, let's talk about sustainable agriculture, an essential component for long-term survival. The goal is to grow food efficiently in an environment unfit for traditional farming. Hydroponic systems allow plants to grow in nutrient-rich water instead of soil, while vertical farming techniques maximize space usage. Researchers are also exploring aquaponics, which combines fish farming with plant cultivation, using waste from fish to fertilize plants. These closed-loop systems aim to provide a balanced diet using limited resources. By focusing on these life support systems, Mars colonization becomes more than just a dream. It becomes a realistic possibility where humans can thrive. The challenge of building self-sufficient habitats encourages us to rethink how we use resources, not just on Mars, but back here on Earth as well. This endeavor pushes our boundaries, highlighting the human capacity for innovation and adaptability in the face of unprecedented challenges. Transportation and infrastructure for a Mars colony are monumental undertakings that require innovative thinking and meticulous planning. The journey to Mars begins with efficient transportation. Current strategies revolve around the development of advanced spacecraft that can safely and swiftly ferry humans and supplies across the vast distance between Earth and Mars. SpaceX's Starship is at the forefront of this endeavor, designed for reuse and capable of carrying large groups of people, thereby making the cost of space travel more sustainable. This spacecraft is equipped with cutting-edge propulsion systems intended to reduce travel time, which typically ranges from 6 to 9 months depending on the orbital alignment. In terms of infrastructure, establishing a stable and functional colony on Mars calls for a robust network of essential facilities. First, landing sites need to be carefully chosen and prepared to accommodate spacecraft arrivals, ensuring the safety of both the crew and equipment. These sites will serve as the primary hubs from which construction and expansion efforts will originate. Habitats are the cornerstone of Martian infrastructure. These structures must be resilient enough to withstand Mars' extreme conditions, providing protection against radiation, temperature extremes, and dust storms. Concepts for these habitats include inflatable modules that can be easily transported and deployed upon arrival, as well as structures built using local materials like regolith, which can be processed into building materials through a technique known as in situ resource utilization. Power generation is another crucial aspect, with solar panels likely being the primary source of energy due to Mars' access to abundant sunlight. However, other solutions such as nuclear power are also being explored to ensure a steady energy supply, especially through the planet's dark dust storms. For transportation within the colony, a network of rovers and drones is essential for mobility and logistics, assisting in the construction, maintenance, and exploration of the Martian terrain. These vehicles will be crucial for transporting resources and personnel across distances, providing autonomy and reducing human exposure to the harsh environment. Additionally, communication infrastructure must be robust to maintain a reliable link between Mars and Earth, involving a combination of satellites and ground stations to ensure data and live interaction are consistently available. Establishing a base on Mars demands a comprehensive understanding of these logistical components, intertwining our technological capabilities with visionary planning. As these facets of transportation and infrastructure are developed, the dream of a thriving Martian colony moves closer to becoming a reality. The insights gained from this endeavor could revolutionize how we approach space travel and settlement, showing that with determination and ingenuity, humanity can expand its presence beyond Earth and into the cosmos. Social and psychological factors are just as crucial to consider as the technological and logistical elements of colonizing Mars. Imagine being millions of miles away from Earth, where the familiar comforts and social connections are out of reach. The psychological effects of such isolation can be profound. Being so far from Earth could lead to a sense of detachment and homesickness that might affect mental health. The vast distance complicates communication with loved ones, leaving colonists to rely on delayed messages instead of real-time conversations. This could lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection. To counteract these challenges, it's essential to foster a strong sense of community among the inhabitants. Creating a supportive social structure within the colony can help mitigate the effects of isolation. Regular social activities, virtual reality experiences that simulate familiar environments, and careful management of interpersonal relationships can all play vital roles. Moreover, the feeling of purpose and contribution to a historic mission might serve as a powerful motivational factor, helping colonists maintain their mental well-being. It is also crucial to have mental health support systems in place, including access to counseling and mental well-being technology to monitor and address any emerging issues. Additionally, preparing colonists with training in resilience and adaptability will be key to ensuring they can manage the psychological stresses they will encounter. Understanding and planning for these human elements is essential to the success of any Mars colonization effort, emphasizing the importance of viewing this venture not only as a scientific and engineering challenge but also as a deeply human one. By addressing the psychological factors of Martian colonization proactively, we take steps toward creating a sustainable and thriving human presence in the cosmos. The potential benefits of colonizing Mars stretch across multiple domains, promising both immediate and long-term gains. Let's begin with scientific discovery. Mars offers a unique environment to expand our understanding of planetary science, geology, and potentially life beyond Earth. Studying its surface and climate can provide insights into our own planet's history and evolution, offering clues about atmospheric changes and geological processes. Imagine the leap in knowledge as we explore Mars' ancient water sources, and perhaps even uncover signs of past or present life, which would revolutionize our understanding of biology. Next, let's consider the technological advancements driven by the challenges of Mars colonization. The necessity to create sustainable life support and energy systems will likely lead to breakthroughs that could be applied back on Earth, improving resource efficiency and sustainability. The innovation required for Mars habitats might inspire advancements in construction and environmental control technologies, fostering a new wave of developments that benefit global infrastructure. Resource gains are another compelling reason to consider Mars colonization. The planet's surface is rich in valuable minerals and metals such as iron, nickel, and even the potential for rare earth elements, which are critical in modern technology and industrial applications. Mining these resources could reduce Earth's dependency on its own finite supplies, contributing to economic growth and stability. Additionally, in the long-term vision of space exploration, Mars could serve as a jumping-off point for further exploration of our solar system. Establishing a permanent settlement on Mars might pave the way for future missions to the asteroid belt and beyond, expanding our reach and opening new frontiers for exploration. Finally, colonizing Mars represents a significant step in ensuring the survival of humanity. With Earth's growing environmental and demographic pressures, creating a self-sustaining colony on another planet offers a vital backup for human civilization. This vision of interplanetary diversification aligns with the idea that as stewards of life, it is our responsibility to ensure its continuity, even if it means reaching beyond the confines of our home planet. By understanding and embracing the potential benefits, we not only advance our scientific horizons, but also secure a prosperous future for generations to come, making the prospect of colonizing Mars a mission well worth pursuing. Ethical considerations are vital when discussing the prospect of colonizing Mars, as they challenge us to reflect on our responsibilities and the potential consequences of such a monumental undertaking. First and foremost, we must ponder the impact our presence could have on any existing Martian ecosystems. While current evidence points to Mars as being devoid of known life forms, the possibility of microbial life remains, hidden perhaps beneath its surface or within its icy regions. Disturbing these potential habitats could lead to irreversible consequences, eliminating unique biological entities before we even have the chance to study and understand them. This raises the profound question of whether we have the right to alter Mars for our own purposes, given that our actions might disrupt unknown forms of life. Moreover, the introduction of Earth-based organisms poses the risk of biological contamination, where invasive species could thrive in Martian environments, potentially leading to ecological imbalance. It is crucial to establish stringent protocols to prevent such contamination, ensuring that we approach Mars with the utmost care and responsibility. Beyond the environmental concerns, the ethical implications extend to the social and cultural dimensions of colonization. We must consider who gets to decide the fate of a new planet and how these decisions align with principles of fairness and equity. Establishing a Martian colony raises questions about access, governance, and the potential for socio-economic inequalities between Earth and Mars inhabitants. As we strive to create a new society on Mars, it is imperative to prioritize inclusive and just frameworks that encourage collaboration and shared benefits. Additionally, the pursuit of Mars colonization should not detract from addressing pressing issues here on Earth. allocating significant resources to space exploration must be balanced with efforts to combat environmental degradation and social injustices at home. By ensuring that our ambitions for space do not overshadow our responsibilities on Earth, we uphold the ethical principle of stewardship. Ultimately, addressing these ethical considerations requires a global dialogue that incorporates diverse perspectives and values, fostering a collective vision for how humanity can explore and inhabit other worlds responsibly. As we stand at the threshold of this new era, our actions should reflect a commitment to exploring Mars in a manner that honors both its mysteries and our own moral obligations, paving the way for a future that respects life in all its forms. The importance of international collaboration in the quest to colonize Mars cannot be overstated. As nations around the globe set their sights on the Red Planet, a unified approach offers significant advantages. By pooling resources, expertise, and technology, countries can tackle the mammoth challenges of Mars colonization more effectively and efficiently. For instance, the exchange of scientific data and findings accelerates innovation, bringing us closer to breakthroughs that may otherwise take decades if pursued independently. Furthermore, a collaborative effort fosters the sharing of costs and risks, making the endeavor more attainable for all participating nations. Beyond the practical aspects, international collaboration embodies the spirit of peace and unity in space exploration. It reflects a collective commitment to exploring the cosmos for the benefit of all humanity, transcending political boundaries and encouraging cooperation over competition. Such partnerships can strengthen diplomatic ties, promoting harmony and mutual understanding on Earth as we work together toward a common goal in space. Central to this global teamwork are international space treaties that lay the foundation for responsible and ethical exploration. Treaties like the Outer Space Treaty, signed in the 1960s, provide a legal framework ensuring that space remains the domain of all humankind. This treaty emphasizes the principle that celestial bodies, including Mars, are not subject to national appropriation, securing their status as resources to be shared and explored collectively. Further agreements like the Moon Agreement and the Artemis Accords seek to build upon these principles, outlining guidelines for activities on extraterrestrial bodies and ensuring the protection of celestial environments. By adhering to these treaties, nations can prevent potential conflicts over space resources and ensure that exploration is conducted in a manner that safeguards the interests of all. International collaboration and adherence to space treaties not only enhance our capacity to colonize Mars, but also serve as a model for how humanity can unite in the pursuit of knowledge and progress. In doing so, we reinforce our shared responsibility to steward the cosmos and extend our presence across the solar system in a way that honors the diverse perspectives and values of people everywhere. This unified approach ensures that as we reach for the stars, we do so together, building a future that is as bright and boundless as the universe itself. The economic implications of colonizing Mars present a tantalizing mix of challenges and opportunities. Let's start with the costs involved. Establishing a human presence on Mars requires a massive investment, one that encompasses the development of advanced technologies and infrastructure. The initial expenditures cover the design and construction of spacecraft, life support systems, habitats, and energy production facilities, all of which must be capable of functioning in a hostile Martian environment. Transporting materials and supplies across space is another significant cost factor. Each mission to Mars involves not only the actual travel expenses, but also the need for resupply missions until a sustainable system is in place. This represents a considerable financial commitment that requires international collaboration, government funding, and potentially private investments. Despite the upfront costs, the potential economic opportunities of Martian colonization are vast. First and foremost is the possibility of resource extraction. Mars is rich in minerals such as iron and nickel, with the potential for rare earth elements that are crucial for manufacturing electronics and other technologies. The extraction and utilization of these resources could kickstart a new space economy, reducing Earth's dependency on its finite reserves and creating a new industry around space mining. Furthermore, the technological advancements spurred by the challenges of Mars colonization have the potential to drive economic growth back on Earth. Innovations in renewable energy, water purification, and sustainable agriculture systems developed for Mars could be adapted to address similar issues here, leading to new markets and job creation. The tourism and entertainment sectors might also benefit from Mars exploration. As technology advances, the prospect of space tourism could become a reality, offering an entirely new experience for adventure seekers. Additionally, the narrative of Mars colonization could inspire a new era of storytelling and media, capturing imaginations and drawing in audiences worldwide. In contemplating the economic implications of Mars colonization, it's crucial to weigh the immediate costs against the long-term benefits. While the financial outlay is substantial, the potential for economic growth, sustainability, and innovation presents an enticing vision. By approaching this endeavor with a strategic mindset, leveraging partnerships, and fostering technological development, humanity can transform the economic landscape both on Earth and beyond as we step boldly onto the Red Planet. Possible timelines for Mars colonization from current plans and progress are a topic of great interest and speculation among scientists and enthusiasts alike. As we look at the current efforts and advancements, we can start to outline a potential timeline for this ambitious endeavor. In the near term, within the next 5 to 10 years, we anticipate significant developments in the preparation phase. Agencies like NASA and companies such as SpaceX are setting the stage with missions aimed at testing crucial technologies. For instance, NASA's Artemis program, planning for moon missions by 2024, acts as a precursor for Mars, allowing for the trial of life support systems and habitation modules that will later be adapted for use on the Red Planet. SpaceX, with its Starship, continues to push the boundaries of reusable rocket technology, aiming for its first crewed Mars mission potentially in the late 2020s. Moving into the 2030s, this decade could mark the advent of initial human expeditions to Mars. These pioneering missions will focus on comprehensive exploration and the establishment of small-scale habitats. The main goal during this period will be to establish a sustainable outpost, conducting research on resource utilization such as in situ water extraction and testing advanced life support systems. The experiences and data from these expeditions will be invaluable in refining the technologies and strategies required for long-term settlement. By the 2040s, if the early missions prove successful, we could see the beginnings of a permanent human presence on Mars. This would involve larger crews and more robust habitats capable of supporting long-duration stays. Infrastructure development will expand, incorporating agriculture, energy generation, and enhanced communication networks, all essential for the growth of a self-sufficient community. During this phase, collaboration with international partners will likely intensify, pooling knowledge and resources to tackle the complex challenges of sustaining life on Mars in a more permanent capacity. As we look even further ahead toward the mid to late 21st century and beyond, Mars colonization could transform into a thriving settlement with hundreds or even thousands of inhabitants. With technological innovations continually evolving, this community could become a hub for scientific research and exploration, serving as a base for further missions deeper into space. It's important to note that while these timelines are based on current trajectories and plans, the unpredictable nature of scientific advances and unforeseen challenges could accelerate or delay these projections. Nonetheless, this speculative timeline illustrates our growing potential to transform Mars from a distant dream into a new chapter for humanity. As we advance toward this goal, the the journey itself promises to reshape our understanding of life and exploration, both on Mars and back on Earth. As we reflect on the concept of Martian colonization, it emerges as a bold step for humanity, a journey fueled by our innate curiosity and relentless pursuit of discovery. The challenges that lie ahead are daunting, from navigating the harsh Martian environment to ensuring sustainable living conditions. Addressing these hurdles demands a level of innovation and resilience akin to the Apollo era, when humanity first set foot on the moon. Yet the promise that Mars holds is profound. It is a chance to explore new frontiers, not just geographically, but in terms of our comprehension of life, technology, and our place in the cosmos. The potential for scientific breakthroughs, technological advancements, and even new societal models on Mars reverberates back to Earth, inspiring progress in countless fields. By daring to reach for the red planet, we are not only expanding our horizons but also fortifying the legacy of human ingenuity and adaptability. This endeavor symbolizes hope for future generations, reminding us of our shared capacity to dream and achieve the unimaginable. As we stand poised on the edge of this cosmic adventure, it is clear that the journey to colonize Mars is more than just a mission. It is a testament to our enduring spirit and the eternal quest to explore the unknown. Thank you for joining this exploration of what it means to make Mars a new home for humanity. If you found this discussion thought-provoking and want to keep journeying with us into the realms of future possibilities, be sure to subscribe to our channel, drop a like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Until next time, keep dreaming big and looking to the stars.